Did you know that New York City is just a day trip away from Abu Dhabi? Okay, maybe it isn't, but it sure felt that way when I was working Formula One's postseason test. Because I was on a very tight budget, my itinerary for today involves working a 9-hour racing session and then flying home to New York City on the same day. So I woke up at 5 a.m. in downtown Abu Dhabi. Unfortunately, my journalist colleague and I had a bed bug situation earlier in the week, so we had to thoroughly check our bags to make sure we weren't going to bring any critters home. Everyone might think that Formula One is a glamorous place to work, but this is just one of the realities of traveling as much as we do. So after a few hours and thoroughly taking a hot hairdryer to my suitcase, we made our way to the racetrack. At 9 a.m., we started the clock on testing and we released the cars to run until sunset. At this point, I'm running around the entire circuit taking photos. I'm in the pit lane shooting rookies. I'm in the media center filing photos of rookies. Now I'm on top of this hotel. Now I'm back in the media center eating lunch. Surprise, I'm looking at palm trees. Before we know it, sunset is upon us and the 2024 Formula One season is officially over. My Swiss colleague Dan offered to give me a ride to Dubai to catch my flight, and I didn't know when my next race would be, so it basically took an hour to say goodbye to everybody. So huge shout out to Dan for putting up with me. So by 8 p.m., we left the circuit and we were on our way on a road trip through the desert. Before we knew it, we were back in Dubai and I made it to the airport in time to catch my flight. You might think the story ends there, but I have a 15-hour flight home to New York. This one was a little rough because I was back flying a US airline. I was so exhausted by the time I landed, but after getting through customs and immigration and then commuting back into Manhattan, I wasn't done yet when I finally got home because I had to take my suitcase straight to the laundry and wash all my clothes because the last thing anyone wants for Christmas is bed bugs. But when I was finally done for the day, I went to go take a shower and that's when I realized I was still wearing my Formula One pass. So yeah guys, that's basically how I worked the longest day of my life.